y'all know what day it is, right? What's today? It's Sunday, so you know we got church memories today. And I'm glad you tuned in. I'm glad you tuned in. I'm glad you tuned in. Because today I got a video for y'all. Sundays has always been the day we go to church. I said this before. Sundays has always been the day we go to church. I can't remember if there was ever a day that we did not go to church. Mama always made us go to church, and that's just what she did. Always. Always. Even when we didn't feel like it. It was like, you know what, Mom? I don't want to go to church. She's like, oh, yeah? Well, you ain't staying here. So, it's either you go to church or you ain't staying there. So, yeah, it was a tough decision. I mean, we only had one decision. It was just to go to church. Like, that was just the number one decision. Unless you wanted to be outside all day, and then when Mama got home, you got to be in because you didn't go to church. I'll tell you, that's just the way it is. But I tell you, there ain't nothing like just going to church. And there's times where I just get hesitant or I get lazy and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go to church today. I don't want to be involved with church folks today because church folks could be messy. I know because I am one of them. But but seriously, I don't know. I always feel like that I don't want to call it conviction, but it's kind of like conviction. But it's just, I don't know what it is. But, like, whenever I stay home from church, I feel like it's I don't know. It's just like, it's a feeling that doesn't feel right, Because when I wake up and I say, you know what? I'm not going to church today. I'm tired. But I'm telling you, all throughout the day, when I go to church, I'm just like, oh, Lord, please don't let thunder and lightning strike today. Please, Jesus. Please, Jesus, don't let it happen today. I'll go to church later, all right? Please, just I'll read the Bible at least. I read the Bible. I have church here. Come on, somebody. But I don't know, man. I just always had that feeling where it's like, you gotta go. It's not that you gotta go, but it's like that feeling that you just have to go. Like, get up, wipe away your feelings, wipe away what you think about, and just go. Like, just go. And that's just how it's always been, since I grew up, and even since now, it's always been like, you know what, I gotta go to church, and it becomes tough, right? Because in certain jobs, well, in New York, let me say it like this. In New York, you had to be, you had to have been available 24/7 for certain jobs. And I'm not talking about like city jobs. I'm not talking about like jobs that you have that whole pension, you have the union, you have this. I'm just talking about regular jobs. They want you to be ready 24/7. I'm just like, listen, listen, y'all got Monday through Saturday, all right? Let me just have Sunday by myself. Or, just put me on the 4 to 12 for Sunday. And most jobs, they didn't like that. They wanted you to work on a Sunday morning. And for me, I was just like, nope, I'm not working on a Sunday morning. So a lot of jobs, they made it hard for you, especially in New York. They made it hard for you just to actually want to just take time off just to go to church. But being here in Texas, it's not like that. I tell people, I told jobs, I was like, listen, I could only work past 2 p.m. on a Sunday. And you know what they say? You got it, Charles. You got it. What? I got it? Man, I got it. Oh, okay. Let me go praise the Lord for this job. Let me just go worship God for this job. Come on, somebody. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. But once again, I say all of that to say what I originally wanted to talk about in this video. And it's not about going to church. It's not what it's about. As I said in my previous videos, the number one person that really brought me into church and the church scene was my mother. So I thank God that she did that. Even though there was times where we was like, I don't want to go to church. She made us go to church. She probably even beat us in the morning before we went to church. I don't know. But either way, we went to church. And it's really a beautiful thing, you know. But today, I want to talk to you about a Sunday memory. A Sunday memory that that will always, I guess you could say, always be with me. Because there's really just a few memories that I actually have of church. But then there are some that I'm just like, all right, I got this. So one memory, right, for me, I've always been a person of prayer. I've always been that person, you know. And there would be people that would call up the house, but not my house, cause I just live there. But there would be people that would call up the house and want to speak to me, just so I could pray for them, just so that they can receive the healing, you know. But for me, I've always been a person of prayer. So I got saved at the age of 4. And from that moment to probably like 7 or 8, when I figured out, when I found out what the world was really like, when I got a taste of what the world was really like, that from that moment on, from 4 going to like probably like about 8 or 9, I just always been a prayer person of prayer. Like, I wish I was that today, because back in them days, I'm telling you, it was just like, let me just pray right now. Let me pray over this person. Let me just pray. So right through the phone right now, you know, just praying. It's almost like a Benny Hinn or Joel Osteen type of thing. You know, hey, you need some prayer? You know, I pray for you right now to receive the healing. That's how it was. And it was really a beautiful thing, you know. You know, I truly thank God for when I was at the age of 4, that I had that type of faith where it was just, let me just pray for this person, no matter what, you know. Let me just pray, and let me just lay hands on this person. And that's the type of person I was too, you know. It was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna lay hands on them and pray over the sickness, pray over whatever they're going through, pray over everything. And it's funny because that's what, not really as funny, because jokes are usually funny, right? But anyway, so it's kind of funny, like how when I started going to Holding Hands Ministry. Holding Hands Ministry is a ministry out in Brooklyn that I was a part of for some time. And I just got to shout out Minister Joel Matos, because he's also been like the helper for me when it came to speaking, when it came to praying, came to everything. Like, there could be people that would just like doubt me, that was just like, Charles, nah, we good. But Joel, he was like, Charles, yes, that's the man. And so basically what I'm trying to say is that, so anytime that there was prayer, like, he would always have me like right there with the person, praying and just different stuff. And I'm telling you, man, this dude, he got excited about prayer. Like, he got excited. Like, they could be like demons coming out of somebody, and this guy was excited. He was like, "Yo, Charles, listen, demons came out of this person and manifested and this and that." I'm just like, what? Nah, man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just gonna serve the homeless people on this side with the bags. Yeah, about that one, buddy. You know, but he really like whenever it came time to pray for somebody, he always made sure that I was always there and I was praying for people. You know, he had his set people that would just, because you can't have anybody praying for people. You know, you just can't have everybody just laying hands on people. You just can't. You can't do it. But Joel, he would make sure that I'm there praying for people, you know? And so it's kind of like what happened when I was 4 to like 8, then what happened in this ministry just kept on carrying on, you know? So I tell you, man, prayer, you know, prayer is it's a beautiful thing. It really is. So I'll tell y'all this, right? Because I don't want to make the video long. But I'll tell y'all this. Whatever you go through, whatever you struggle with, always pray. Pray, 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 pray. Always pray. I may be going through a season where I'm just like, Lord, you know what I'm going through. So, intervene right now. You know? But I will tell y'all just to always pray. Like, whatever you want in life, whatever you see, whatever goals you have, just pray for that. And just ask God just to meet you at that need. Because we all have needs, right? No matter who you are, we all got needs. But just ask God, you know, just to come through for you. Tell you, this soda, what's up the hook? Anyway, back to what I'm saying. Whatever you going through, just ask God just to intervene in your life, intervene in your situation, so that you can have victory over all of that. Because that, at the end of the day, that's what you want. You want to have victory over everything in life. Everything in life, you want to have victory. So you know what you got to do? You got to pray. Because prayer is the only way that you're going to get through. Prayer is the only way that you're going to see your victory. It's the only way.